Hi guys, and welcome back. As you see behind me, I have my giant luggage that I still haven't closed yet. So if you didn't already know, we're going on a flight. It's a semi-long flight, about 8 hours long. We do have a layover in Charlotte for 2.5 hours. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about the different airports I've been to, what's great and what's not so really great about them, and then also the airline that I'm flying, the food that they might have on the plane, you know, what's the deal, what's going on for this flight, right? So I'm also going to have a little segment of what I keep in my purse with me, what I think is essential for these long flights, and let's go take a peek inside my bag. And here's what we're looking at. It's not a whole lot, but it's the start of something. Let's get into it individually. So let's start with the first thing you have to carry on you, your passport. You need your passport, especially if you're traveling to another country. Some places require a visa, so you do need to do your own research and figure out what they need, what their requirements are, or if they're just good with an old-fashioned passport. That's the first thing I always put in because I forget pretty much everything. The second thing I bring is some wet ones because planes are dirty. I'm sure that they don't have enough time to deep clean every single time in between each passenger, each flight, and I don't want to sit where someone might have sneezed, where they put their feet up, where it just, people are nasty, and that's just being real. The next thing I bring are some eyeglass cleaners because your girl is blind, and sometimes I fall asleep with my glasses, so I'm like, you know, and it just gets annoying. Obviously, I have chargers galore just in case of anything. And with that being said, since I'm going to Europe, you need to get a little USB thing that can help you. That way you can just plug it in and you're good to go. You put it on the wall. It's a little converter. It's pretty convenient and pretty cheap. And then also I have a portable charger because you never know. Some places might not have an outlet. Maybe you forgot your charger, but at least you're never dead. Obviously, the AirPods, have to bring that. And then just because we're not nasty, we have hand sanitizer to pair along with our wet ones. And then also the coolest thing I got, I'll link below somewhere around. I don't get anything paid from this, nothing at all. This is just a cool thing that my friend bought me for my birthday. It comes in a little pouch like this, and it's called Airfly. And basically you just stick it where you would normally watch your movies or whatever on the plane, and because some things don't have Bluetooth, maybe they don't connect to your AirPods, whatever the case, you just stick this into the little hole and then it'll automatically connect to your AirPods. You don't have to worry about the cable, you don't have to worry about anything, and it does come with a little charger inside. And most of the time, most planes have the USB cord right next to where the headphone cords are. You can just charge it and do it at the same time, so it never dies. And then I do bring Advil just in case, because you never know, might get cramps, something might happen, maybe you just don't feel good. But the best thing that I have here are these things called pluggers. My dad bought them for me one day, and they're just phenomenal. They're the best, like, little earplugs I've ever used. I don't hear a single thing. I'm dead to the world once I put these on, and especially when there's kids crying or anything like that, or just people making noise for whatever reason, you won't hear a sound. You put these in, take a Benadryl or whatever, just knock out, and by the time you wake up, you're in the next country. I highly recommend these. Again, everything that I have, anything that I talked about, I'll link below if I can find it on Amazon. Again, I don't make anything from this. I don't get paid. These are just really cool products that I think people should have and they should be more aware of. Also, heads up, in some airlines, they do this new thing where you can just watch the movie from your cell phone now. They no longer even have screens, which kind of low-key sucks because then you're wasting your own battery. But if my airplane does have that, I'll record it and then I'll let you know what kind of movies they have if I can. So I'll see you back at the airport. Bye. Heads up, when you're coming to Fort Lauderdale Airport, make sure you eat beforehand. There's not really a whole lot to eat there, and everything is kind of a far walk.
and your tray table is stowed. Seat back device holders must be stowed for taxi, takeoff, and landing. If you have a carry-on, place it all the way under the seat in front of you.
The food this time seemed really good. Everything was very fresh, very warm. It was a pretty decent meal. I bussed us over to the main airport so that way we can catch our connecting flights and people could get off if they reach their final destination. This airport is pretty decently big. Be prepared to walk, but on the bright side, there is a lot to see. One thing I automatically didn't like is that it definitely seemed like this airplane was much smaller than the last one, so it did feel a bit more cramped. Overall, the flight was pretty decent. I slept here and there. The airport was really nice when we landed. Everything was very clean. And pretty much after the flight, we did take a train and then a subway in order to get to our hotel, and we'll show you that in the next one. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm so glad to be back with you guys. Bye!